show you how to replace a vent hood. This is ours. It was installed about the same time that the house was built. We've lost a fin and it just looks awful. So we're gonna replace it with this new one I got from Home Depot. It's an Everbuilt. It's a 4-inch. Make sure you get the correct size if you attempt this replacement yourself. I didn't the first time. This thing right here. That's what you need to measure. On ours, it's a 4-inch. If you've got a humongous house, it might be a 6-inch. Who knows? Anyway, make sure you get the right size first, and let's go ahead and tackle this repair. All right, guys, the very first thing you need to do is just take a look at it. Now, ours looks awful because I've yanked and pulled and got all kinds of stuff going on with it. But I first wanted to see if I was going to be able to easily get this out. So the first thing I did is I removed the old caulking seal. I just used a screwdriver, just a flathead, and just kind of got that out. And I've removed 3 of the screws. So we'll just take this last screw out. Bear with me. Another thing you could use, you can use a flathead screwdriver, or you can use one of these, which is a ratchet. It's got a little thing on the end there. And we're unscrewing. Look at that, just like that. Heck with this thing. I can probably just pull it out. And there we go. So now, I'm gonna just pull it up. And see what I mean? All right, now ours has, oops, oh God. There's all kinds of issues going on here. So we've got these little teeny screws. One is gone. They're not very big. So now I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew those, and then we'll be able to pop this front plate off. There's that. See, those are just little itty bitty guys. And one is gone. Looks like I've got them all the way around the tubing. All right, so what I've had to do is kind of twist this one around a little bit because I've got the decking right here. But it does twist, but keep your hand on it because you don't want it to plop back into the house. I'm like, no. There we go. All right, so now we pop that off. Ew, look at all, ew. Grossies. All right. Turn that. Okay, so the only thing we can do at this point is we're gonna have to bend this a little bit and we cram it into this one. And then we're gonna have to drill holes in this to attach it to this. Usually they come with tubing and you can you're supposed to fit the tubing down inside the hole. On ours, we ended up having to take off the bottom section of siding because this outer frame is too large to fit into this hole. And yes, I know, I should be wearing gloves. So I'm gonna put a little bend in this. All right. So now, normally you wouldn't wouldn't have this much of an issue, but we can't use the pipe that came with because it's too short. It has to go all the way through our house, so we have to use the existing pipe, which meant some finagling. All right, so for the most part, you should be able to just push it back into a circular shape. Put this back down, shove it back in the hole. We need to screw some screws in. Just a couple. Let's do one right here. Whoa. And I had, yep, here's another one. And then the last one fell. That sucks. We don't have any more of these little boogers, do we? No. Big Daddy's going looking for it. This is hard. Even without, though, the suckers. Oh my Donkey Kong. Look at that. So now we got one more to put right there. Did you find it? My hero. Look, he found that little tiny thing down there in rocks, you guys. Rocks. Alright, there we go. All connected. Yes, now I want you guys to understand something really cool right now. Has anybody ever done this? I'm using duct tape on ductwork. I don't think I've ever done this in my entire life. This is extraordinary. All right. Cut that off. Woo, doggies, look at that. Place, everything's squished down. We'll shove this all the way back into where it goes. And then we'll kick it into, no, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna go that far, guys. Well, maybe just a little kick here and there. But. So we've drilled holes using our prefabbed holes as guides, and now we're just screwing these screws in. Get them all started before we push them all in. Guys, that's it. Now, one of the things that makes ours a little bit unique is that we had this frame of siding around it, and I don't like it, but we're going to come up with a different kind of framing solution. For now, what we're going to do, my husband is on the other side down in the basement reattaching the piping to the dryer vent that goes to the dryer, and then it will be all set. For all intents and purposes, we could just walk away. But like I said, we're gonna come up with something to make this a little more aesthetically pleasing. Before we do that, we're just going to go ahead and caulk it around. And to do that, we just have basic caulk. You can pick that up at any hardware store. So if you have any questions about this repair, leave it in the comments. Otherwise, thanks for watching.